Foxy.
Timuni wani tora tukumblao wabu di benaka kakere watan dona kena basu solemo wana tawula ni bakai na sina pale jadi ni orasali wani shuti kwa
Samay madala ko gina may babaam. Ni napakatingo yung alam mo ni makal ko natira nang kanal mo ni Abu Salim buligila. Yung sa tanong may ubani pa wala may sasilo may nalaman panwa. Yung kani andra may Indonesia ni kwa.
Turangan na tuy kumuaw, susaka na turangan na tuy nandi, turangan ni Abu Sakilaka, turangan ni Matanggali Nandilaki, community leaders, representatives from the province of Moa, government representatives, civil society organizations, the Director Wildlife Conservation Society, Dr. Sanjita Magubay, ladies and gentlemen. Bola Binaka, Miao Bulare, and good morning to you all. It is my pleasure to be here today among community, government, and civil society leaders working in the district of Kumbula within the province of Moa to launch the Kilaka Forest Conservation Area Management Plan. I'm told that the land owning unit, Matangari Nandilaki, has been voluntarily protecting Kilaka Forest over the last 10 years, out of which 402 hectares has been set aside as conservation area for the next 99 years. The forest, I understand, also has one of the last standing native trees in Honolulu and plays a critical role in protecting the watershed in Kumbulao. 2 tree species found in the forest are listed as endangered on the IUCN Red List, Fijian kauri or Dakwa Makane, and a native tree known locally as Woa. A recent survey by the now Ministry of Forest found that the forest is very much intact with native trees of Fiji and is a wonderful example of primary untouched forest in the country. The importance of forest cannot be underestimated. We depend on forest for our survival, from the air we breathe to the wood we use, besides providing habitats for animals and livelihoods for humans. Forests also offer watershed protection, prevent soil erosion, and mitigate climate change. Yet, despite our dependence on forests, we are still allowing them to disappear due to pressures from logging companies, mining companies, and clearance for agricultural purposes, which are in one way or another addressing some of our short-term economic interests. I congratulate Matanggali Nandilake for seeing and valuing the forest they own and for having the foresight and the vision to protect it despite the pressure to log the area. Today, we are here to witness this commitment and another milestone for Kilaka, the district of Kumulao, for the province of Moa, and the nation of Fiji. I believe that 10 years of sacrifice has now paid off with the community in the final stages of securing a conservation list with the Wildlife Conservation Society with the assistance and guidance of the Tauke Lands Trust Board. The Kilaka Conservation Area, once protected, will contribute to the Fiji government's commitment towards the protection of 70% of forest areas by 2020. Under the Aichi-Taggart 11 and the Convention on Biological Diversity, the Ministry of Forest, under its 2007 National Forest Policy, developed the sector's vision of sustainable well-being and prosperity from diversified forests. Calls for the sustainable development of forests based on forest management principles, directing its prime attention to improving the livelihoods of rural resource owners. Government fully supports sustainable forest management and encourages our communities to sustainably manage natural forests through more involvement of resource owners to participatory approaches to sustainable forest management. The Kilaka Conservation Area, with its management plan to oversee and guide the management of the conservation area, fits well the forest sector's mission. I understand that there are management rules laid out in the plan allowing certain non-destructive activities, while it strictly prohibits destructive activities like mining, logging, and agricultural clearing. I must thank Matangali Nandivake Wildlife Conservation Society, Itauke Lands Trust Board, all the partners, stakeholders, and community leaders for the initiative. Such initiatives should be encouraged and replicated. We all have a role to play towards the management of the conservation area. Given the remoteness of Kilaka, the limited income source for the village and members of Matangali Nandivake, the annual rental that you would be receiving in return for protecting your forest, I believe will positively contribute to upgrading your standards of living, the education of your children for tomorrow, and keeping some for your rainy days. This is just the beginning of the 99 long years of forest conservation journey for the Kilaka community, and the success of this journey will depend on good leadership and active engagement to the cause. Government will provide the needed support in the monitoring and enforcement of the forest bills within the protected site. There are also training opportunities to empower the community in the monitoring and surveillance over the protected area, as well as other potential development. Support that are available to enhance sustainable livelihoods needs for the community into the future. We are ready to work with you and to maximize the benefits from conservation your precious forest resources. Ladies and gentlemen, I now have the pleasure of launching the Kilaka Forest Conservation Area Management Plan. Thank you. Pinakaboy. Saya makikini na natusana chumay na Matangali na gusto magturanga ay mandibuntan si Talitay ko. Natutulong naman ito na nasusaan
launching of Kilaka Conservation 99 years. Hip hip!
Hooray!
Hip hip!
Hooray!
Kala! Kala mo sa rin. Para sa bisa na niluluwang.
Doon na sa parang marama. Ano po sabi ni Shangbong ay nagsimita dito ko.
Ready?